Hi, it's Lauren with Craft Some Joy. Do you have a crafter on your gift list? Well, stay tuned because I have some fantastic gift giving ideas for the crafter in your life. And that could be you. Before we jump in, I just want to give a big shout out to the New Air Company for sending me this 160 can freestanding beverage fridge in stainless steel. And I was so excited to add this little beauty to my craft room. And I had so much fun filling up this little fridge with all of my favorites. You can tell I am definitely a coffee drinker, and this little fridge could hold them all. It has a button with an LED light so that you can see just what you need to get. And it really does hold a lot of beverages. There is an adjustment on the front for the temperature, and I love the glass so I can see exactly what's inside and who's been rating my fridge. So if you'd like to learn more about the New Air 160 can freestanding fridge, check out the link in the description. It's a great way to have cold beverages exactly where you need them. And I mean in your craft room. So are you ready to jump in to my ultimate guide to gifts for the crafter on your list? Well, whether you are a crafter or need to shop for a crafter, this video will give you 10 of my all-time favorites for gift giving for that special person. Well, let's start with the basics. I know something that keeps me creating is having a comfortable place to sit. If you want to give a gift to elevate someone's craft space, a comfy chair is your answer. I am currently using this chair from Beautyrest. It's stylish and comfy and looks great in my craft room. I do need to say that it is a little on the firmer side, which can be a good reminder to get up and stretch every so often. But now, since my daughter has joined me in my craft space, I actually need to order another chair. So this time I am trying one with a little more cushion in the seat, and it has the added feature of being able to recline. It has some great reviews, so I'm looking forward to testing it out. Along with a chair, I have also grown very fond of having a place to rest my feet. This one little item has helped so much with fatigue and to keep my posture corrected while I craft. There are a lot of different styles to choose from on the market, but if you like a solid platform, this is one of my favorites. And if you like to take your shoes off and get a nice soft platform, I really like the adjustable height of this one, and it also has a washable cover. Well, let's continue getting the ultimate craft space set up and finding some more ultimate gifts. And talk a little bit about tech, or at least tech accessories. Since many of us have found a space to craft at home, but are staying connected or taking workshops via Zoom or the computer, I have some handy little additions that have really helped make a big impact with my tech items. First is this little iPad stand. I love this little stand. It comes in some popular color choices to match your device, but I love how sturdy it is and that it is adjustable and puts my pad just at the right height. For my computer, the stand is a little beefier and has more adjustments, but again, puts the screen exactly where I need it to watch videos, do my live stream, or just work on my computer. I also love this nifty little wireless keyboard and mouse that gives me lots of freedom with how to interact with my computer. This one is not Bluetooth, so it does require a little plug-in, but who could resist such cuteness? Don't you just love those little round keyboard keys? And it is really decently priced. Well, you just can't talk crafts without talking storage. You know what I like to say is that there should be a place for everything and everything in its place. And if you haven't checked out my craft room tour, you can also take a look at this video and get your eyes on some nifty and clever ways to get your craft space organized. As I have shown many times, IKEA and Michaels have some of my favorite storage pieces. I love the Helmer drawer units for my punches and the Alex rolling cart to store a multitude of my craft supplies. The Michaels cubes have been with me for over 15 years, and they are definitely still a favorite way to organize a lot of my craft supplies. They don't currently make the Recollections brand anymore. They instead have replaced it with the Simply Tidy brand, but these cubes still give some great ways of storing your craft projects. Well, next are the Iris carts and cases. This is the Iris scrapbooking cart, and the one that I purchased has 6 slots and comes with the cases. I stacked 2 carts together and put one on each side of this area, and then added a tabletop from IKEA, and I instantly had a standing height workspace that I absolutely love. I have seen so many uses for these scrapbook carts, from bead storage to craft storage to my favorite, which is how I store my scrapbook projects. Sometimes the carts can be a little tricky to find, so I recommend getting a stash of the slim 12x12 scrapbook cases as well. You've probably seen me pull these out many times in my videos, and they are a perfect size for smaller projects. And also, just a tip, 2 of the slim cases will fit in the slot where one large case goes. So that just gives you so much more flexibility. Okay, well, let's talk alphabet dies. I just can't seem to get enough of alphabet dies. And kind of like punches, sometimes I just like to keep it simple. And I also must admit that I'm a little bit of a font nerd, and being able to see and cut a letter or word within a few minutes keeps me crafting. If you'd like to check out a list of some of my very favorite fonts and the companies that they are from, hop on over to my blog at craftsomejoy.com. Well, I just can't talk about alphabet dies without also talking about punches. These guys will always have a place in this crafter's heart. Every time I sit down to create, I end up reaching for a punch to add a layer, a texture, a title, or a splash of color. I love the consistency and ease of using punches. And if you'd like to find out even more about punches, well, I have another video for you. And this one will help you keep track of all your punch inventory and will give you some ideas on how to keep everything organized in your craft room. Well, there are so many great brands of punches out there, and some of my favorites are, of course, from Creative Memories, but Stampin' Up!, EK Success, Martha Stewart, and Punch Bunch also keep a place in my heart. I have some of my favorite designs linked on my website under Shop My Favorite Things at craftsomejoy.com. Just in case you have someone who loves tech, I also highly recommend the Portrait from Silhouette. This is a really great electronic cutter in a small format, so it can just sit right next to your workspace. Well, how about these beautiful Stampin' storage units? This is my favorite way to keep all of those punches handy and in sight. I really just love being surrounded with so many designs and endless combinations for creating. And these units are sturdy and are custom fit for the type of punch that you select. I have units for my Creative Memories punches and border punches, border maker cartridges, and lockdown punches. They have different sized units based on the space you have and also the size of collection that you have. There is also a wall mount option as well as an IKEA Kallax unit option. Stampin' Storage has many other amazing organizers that you can check out, and I'll be sure to leave a link in the description. And while you're on the website, make sure you check out some of the amazing craft rooms they share. They are completely drool worthy. Well, we're getting to my top 2 ultimate gifts for the crafter on your list. And number 2 is forever. You can choose storage, conversion, digital services, and software for your PC. I could go on and on about the services that Forever has, but instead I'm going to invite you to check out the link I'm going to leave in the description to learn all about the wonderful products that Forever offers. And if you'd like to get $20 off your first order, make sure you check the link that I'm going to leave in the description. Of the many, many amazing products and services that Forever offers, I am really most in love with the conversion services. I recently opened my box I received from being converted, and when I plugged in the flash drive they gave me with my media on it, my heart truly jumped for joy. I was so excited that I now had all these precious memories in a format that I could share with friends, family, relatives, anyone who was in these videos or who I thought might want to see these videos. For far too long, all this outdated media was sitting around collecting dust and was unloved and undiscovered. Choosing to give Forever conversion services might be one of the best decisions you make this gift-giving season. In fact, I know it was one of the best gifts I gave myself. The first movie I couldn't wait to watch was one I had never seen. It was from a trip to Tennessee when I was about 6 years old. As I watched, the tears fell down my face as the memory unfolded. I watched a younger version of myself hugging my mom and our 3 dogs, playing with my cousins, and learning how to bake a pie with my Aunt Sue. This memory is priceless. My only regret is not doing this sooner. And I now have the biggest conversion box available on its way, and I can't wait to fill it up with undiscovered memories. Well, if you know me at all, you know that Creative Memories products are in my #1 slot. These products are always at the top of my list since my favorite craft is scrapbooking. From trimmers to punches to albums and paper packs, they have some of the best products in the industry. There are so many Creative Memories products to talk about that I thought I should break it down into my 5 favorites for tools and my 5 favorites for products. So my 5 favorite Creative Memories tools are the Border Maker System, the 12-inch trimmer, the personal trimmer, which is what I use exclusively for cutting photos, border punches, and the multi-purpose tool. And my favorite products in the Creative Memories line, in addition to the Creative Memories album, my other favorite products in the Creative Memories line are Power Project folders, the Power Sort Box, all of the adhesives, regular, repositionable, vellum, and mini, pocket pages, both full pockets in 12 by 12 and 8.5 by 11, and also multi-pocket pages. And you know it, it's coming. Yep, one of my all-time favorites, the Peekaboo Pockets. You can shop for these amazing products and all other Creative Memories products on my website 24/7 and have everything delivered to your door. And you know, if there are just way too many things on your wish list, well, it's always a good time to be a Creative Memories advisor, and you can check out all the details on my website at craftsomejoy.com. Just click Join my team. And as we wrap up this gift-giving guide for the crafter in your life, don't forget to stop by my Facebook page at Craft Some Joy with Lauren, where you can check out all the latest products, specials, and events going on. I also have so much to offer you on my website at craftsomejoy.com, from tutorials to ideas to my VIP customer section, and also my brand new courses tab, where I offer online workshops that you can take from the comfort of your home. So now that I've shared some of my favorite gifts, why don't you take a minute and leave a comment with what your favorite gifts are too? And as always, until next time, I hope you take time to craft some joy. Bye for now.